presence of Raco products in a demolished scene raises questions about the nature of modern advertising and product placement. Let's consider some possibilities surrounding this situation. Firstly, it is plausible that the inclusion of Raco products was purely coincidental. During filming, especially in a chaotic environment like a demolition scene, the selection of props and materials might not be meticulously controlled. A box of Raco electrical supplies could have been on hand for legitimate reasons, such as for setting up temporary lighting or power for the film crew, and inadvertently ended up within the camera's frame. In this scenario, the appearance of the Raco products would simply be a matter of chance, a byproduct of the practical needs of the film production. Secondly, it is conceivable that the product placement was unintentional but opportunistic. Even if the initial placement of the Raco box was accidental, someone involved in the production might have recognized the potential advertising value and subtly enhanced its visibility. This could involve ensuring the label was facing the camera or slightly adjusting the box's position to make it more prominent in the shot. In this case, the product placement would not have been pre-planned or contractually obligated, but rather a spontaneous decision to leverage an unexpected opportunity for brand exposure. Thirdly, one must consider the possibility of intentional product placement, where Raco paid for their products to be featured in the scene. In today's media landscape, product placement is a common advertising strategy. Brands often pay substantial fees to have their products appear in movies, television shows, and other forms of entertainment. If this were the case, the appearance of the Raco products would be a deliberate marketing tactic designed to increase brand awareness and associate the brand with the film's audience. To determine whether the product placement was intentional, unintentional but opportunistic, or purely coincidental, several factors could be examined. The prominence of the Raco products in the shot is relevant. If the box is clearly visible and occupies a significant portion of the frame, it suggests a high likelihood of intentional placement. The duration of the Raco product's appearance on screen is another indicator. A brief, fleeting glimpse might suggest an accidental occurrence, whereas a prolonged and lingering shot points towards a more deliberate effort to showcase the brand. The context of the scene is important. If the scene involves electrical work or construction, the presence of Raco electrical supplies would seem more natural and less suspicious. However, if the scene is unrelated to such activities, the appearance of the Raco products might appear more contrived and indicative of product placement. The film's credits or promotional material should also be checked. If Raco is listed as a sponsor or partner, it would strongly suggest that the product placement was intentional. The reaction of viewers and online discussions should also be considered. If many viewers notice the Raco products and comment on them, it suggests that the product placement was effective regardless of whether it was intentional or not. The prevalence of product placement in media has made viewers more aware of such tactics, and they are often quick to identify and discuss them online. The question of whether product placement is ethical is a complex one. Some argue that it is a legitimate form of advertising that helps to fund the production of entertainment content. Others argue that it is deceptive and manipulative, as it subtly influences viewers without their conscious awareness. Ultimately, the ethicality of product placement depends on the specific context and the degree to which it is transparent to the audience. In conclusion, without further information, it is impossible to definitively determine whether the appearance of Raco products in a burned-out guard's office scene was intentional or accidental. However, by considering the factors outlined above, it is possible to make a more informed judgment about the nature of the product placement and its potential impact on viewers.